Whenever a company posts a job, their inbox turns into chaos. Hundreds of resumes, different formats, and different roles, and everything just sits inside emails. And the biggest problem is, emails are not built to manage hiring. But still, most teams try to do everything from their inbox. So, what actually happens? You open every email, try to understand the candidate, download resumes, update sheets manually, and when you have multiple roles open, it becomes almost impossible to track. At some point, I realized the problem is not the number of resumes. The problem is we are treating emails like a system, but emails are not database. So instead of managing emails better, I built a system that converts emails into structured data. Go to your email ID and you will find a button of Google Workspace Studio. Click that button. I have already created some flows, that's why it's showing. Do more in Studio. Click on that and you'll find a page where some templates are available. If your use case fits here, you can create. Otherwise, for our scenario, we have to create new flow. In new flow, for every flow you need a schedule or a trigger. So our trigger point is when I get an email. So not for all emails, we will specify this. When email comes to that central email ID or a career portal email ID, okay, I'll type that email. After that, I will also pick that has attachment, and please ensure your email ID should be in CC. So candidate will send email of their job application to the central email, and your email should be in CC. And there is also a check like I will add application. Actually, I have already created a flow, so I will not create again. I'll just go to my flows. Here I have created for operations manager job post. You can see when I get an email and mark as read, when emails come, that specific email come, it mark that email read. I extract the data from those emails and check if job role or the email subject or the email body contains operations or operation manager, so that I can know this jobs comes for which designation. Okay, so let me go through this. So in extract, you will find some variables, like you can add variables from where you want to extract the data. When you click it, it shows the previous steps data. These are predefined variables to extract mobile number or like sentiments, and here are the custom content name which you want to extract from the email, and you have to define here like how Gemini can extract the data and like what action Gemini has to do. So now before doing anything, because if we have to extract the data, these data, then we have to set a repository or a database where we can store that data. So let's go to Drive to save the attachment of the email where a job applicant attach their resume. I'll go to my Drive. I've already created a folder, resume folder, and in that folder I've created 3 folders like for multiple job posting like marketing, operation, SD posting, so that correct resume goes to correct folder. Okay, now we'll have to create a Google Sheet where all the details will store. So I've already created a Google Sheet. named resume collection automation, you have to create these headers. You can create headers according to your requirement also. So you can see it summarizes the email body, captures the hard skills which we have already mentioned here, like how to extract. Okay, now let's jump to how to create check if. Let me also introduce you each and every steps. For check if function, you can find check if here. In check if, you have to input the conditions. So what conditions I have given it? If job role contains operation manager, or it contains operations only. If mail subject contains operation manager, or mail body contains operation. So you can create conditions here according to you. So if this happens, then this flow does what it does. It add a row inside this sheet which you have attached, and the tab name is base data. Always select after last data row, and all the variables which you have created in your sheet, the headers will show up here, and you have to select variables. When you click on the variable, you will see the previous steps you have created, and you have to select variables from there. Like for age I had to extract from the mail body, so I'll go to extract and select the age. Okay, so after filling the Google Sheet, I added one more sub step, which is attachment. So I selected my drive folder, and in that folder I have selected a variable which is email attachment. So that is everything. You just have to create this flow, save this. So one more thing you have to do, like your applicant is an external email ID. So whenever he or she sends job application, it will automatically go to the spam folder, and if it goes to spam folder, your flow will not work. So click on the search bar, select the central email ID which you chosen in that flow, has attachment. Click on the checkbox and create a filter that never send it to spam, and create it. I have already created it, so I am not creating another filter. You can see I have already created never send it to spam. So now we will test this. I'll go to candidate email ID, compose the email, copy this previous email subject. All email subject must have job application and the job designation name. And you can do one thing, like always mention in your job post that candidate should mention the designation name in the mail subject and in the mail body, and in the mail body they must have these certain details like name, age, hard skills, their relevant experience, mobile number, etc. So into I will select that carrier email ID, and your email ID is here. I'll copy this as it is, attach a resume, any resume, let me cross check that my flow is active or not. So you will go to your flows, you can see it is active. So now I'll send this mail. I'll go to my email, just refresh it. So you can see I have received an email and it is marked as read automatically. I'll check my flow activity. So in activity, all steps are completed. Okay, this is the current flow. I'll go to my sheet and you can see all the details are available here according to your prompt. In future, you can also calculate the score by putting the job description here. I'll make video about that also, and you can shortlist that candidate or not shortlist. In resume folder, in operations, we have received that resume also. Thank you so much.